Okay, hi everyone. I'm Courtney. I have a lot of free time and no friends, only a few people to talk to. So I decided I'd record this video and basically talk to myself. Okay, no, but for real, this is a video about my audition for MTV's The Real World. So since I was like 15, 16 years old, I would always watch The Real World. I thought it was the coolest show ever. And I said that one day I would be on it. And, you know, that hasn't exactly happened yet, but I have auditioned 3 or 4 times. But I'm going to talk about my last time auditioning because I feel it was like the best, maybe? So yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you go to MTV.com and then go over to casting, I think it is, you can click on that and a box will drop down and it'll show you all the shows that MTV is currently casting for, and you can see where the auditions are and see if you fit into any of the categories, if anything is something you'd be interested in, or whatever. So I did that the first time for The Real World, and then after that they always send you like emails like, hey, we're shooting for this new show we think you'd be good at. Most of the time I wouldn't be good at it, or it's a show that's really dumb that I would not go on. But the point is, once you do it once, you'll be like in their system and they'll send you stuff quite often. But anyway, back to The Real World. So I've auditioned, I'm pretty sure it was 3 times, and what you do is you fill out this short application. It asks a few like general questions, tells you to send in I think like 3 or 4 pictures, and then you do that. So if you're interesting enough and cute enough, they send you to the next round. Now every time I've gotten through to round 2 because, you know, I look halfway decent and I know how to string together a sentence. So, you know, that's really easy. Just about anyone can do that. The second round of auditions is where they send you this big, long questionnaire that you have to fill out. And based on the questionnaire, you can always tell what that season is going to be about. So I know that one season, it was asking me questions about, have you ever been betrayed by an ex? What was your worst breakup experience? Blah, blah, blah. And when I filled that one out, I already knew I wasn't going to be on the show because I've been single my entire life. Yeah, I know, but it's okay. So I filled it out anyway, told them, you know, I've never really had a serious relationship, but, you know, a few people have done me kind of wrong, if we wanted to say that. But I was pretty sure I was going to get that one. And obviously I didn't get through to the next round because, you know, I don't have any exes. Alright, the next one I auditioned for asked all these questions about, you know, your friends, has anyone ever betrayed you? Are you still friends with anyone from high school? Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, none of my friends have ever really betrayed me. Everyone I've been friends with, I've been friends with like forever, for years and years and years. I love all of my best friends a lot. So I also knew I was not going to make it on that one because no one has ever betrayed me. I've never had any big major like fights. You know, we'll argue about something stupid and then the next day we'll just pick it up like we've been fine all along. So I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna make it through on that one anyway, but I still filled it out because, you know, I want to be on Real World. You know, I want to become, you know, semi-famous, D-list celebrity, become an Instagram influencer, party with Cardi, meet the Kardashians. Oh, side note, I love the Kardashians so much, and Cardi. I really do wish I was Cardi's best friend. But back to the subject. I obviously did not make it through on that round either because me and my friends have never had any big arguments. But this year, I just knew I was gonna make it through to the 3rd round because all the questions they were asking me were all about politics. Okay, so I know most of you don't know me, but I absolutely love politics. I love history. I love America. I have like 5 copies of the U.S. Constitution. You know, I watch documentaries on Benjamin Franklin in my free time. Like, you know, I knew I was going to the next round. So I filled out the questionnaire, and they were asking all these questions that I was super, super passionate about, okay? So when I filled it out, I answered the questions in like a Word document, and it ended up being like 9 pages long. So I'm like, oh my goodness, did I make this too long? Like, they're gonna think I'm weird. Why did I answer all these questions like this? But like I said, it was things I was really, really passionate about. So it was just easy to answer, and I had so much to say about it because I love history, politics. So I filled it out, and then I transferred the answers back over to the questionnaire, and I sent it in. And like I said, I just knew I was gonna make it through to the next round, you know? And I've been in a more positive mindset, been radiating positivity, been going on my Eternal Sunshine app, reading the daily mantras. Actually, I highly recommend you guys get that app too. It's really helped me not be so sad, kinda. But anyway, back to real world. So I send in the application, and a few weeks later, guess who gets an email? It's me. Okay. So I got an email, and they're like, hey, we think you're a great pick. We're gonna put you through to the next round of auditions. And I'm just like, finally, you know, and I knew I was gonna go through because, like I said, politics are something I'm really passionate about, but also in the back of my head, I was like, you know, Courtney, you're never gonna be on the real world. So when I got that email, I was super excited. They're like, you have to set up an appointment to come to the audition so we can meet you face to face, bring your printed out questionnaire, bring a few pictures, blah, blah, blah. Are you close to any of these locations? So I was closest to Atlanta, and my wonderful cousin drove me to Atlanta because she is so kind and nice. So we drove to Atlanta, and we get there, and there is a line at the place so long that it wrapped around like probably 6 blocks, okay? This line was super long, okay? And, you know, I was kind of confused because they like specifically said, you know, set up an appointment time, we'll meet you here, blah, 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 blah. And then you get there and there's a line of like 500 something people, probably more than 500 people, but that was the first number that came to my head. But anyway, so I go and get in the line anyway because, you know, I really want to be on real world. So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to go stand in the long line. So I stand in the line. Oh, and did I mention it was raining? Okay, so I go and stand in the line in the rain for about 3 hours, I think. Yeah, I think it was like 3 hours. And then, you know, all the people who did get the audition are coming out like, hey, they're not gonna have any more people come in, like this is it, you guys just get out of line, you're wasting your time. And I'm thinking like, you know, you're probably just telling me that because you don't want me to be on the show, so I'm not gonna listen to you, you know, until I see like a producer come out, I'm not gonna listen because, you know, who are you? I don't know you. So, I keep standing in the line, and then eventually someone who has a clipboard and looks like they're in charge does come out. And what do they say? Hey, we're not seeing anyone else today. Right, so that was a big waste of time, but, you know, I'm still trying to stay positive because I love MTV, and I really want to be on Real World. So, I just made this video to talk about my experience. I'm pretty sure the show should be coming on soonish because they should be like recording it now, and it should come out in summertime probably, because that's how it normally works. I don't actually have cable, so when I watch MTV, it's always like after everything is aired. But anyway, like I said, I made this video to just kind of like tell you guys how the process works in case you didn't know. I'm not telling you to not audition because I'm still gonna audition, and my last audition was a waste of time. I made this video to tell you that just because you make an appointment does not mean you're gonna see anybody. So I suggest you get there super early, like as early as you can, that way you're first in line, that way they actually get to meet you, and maybe your odds will be better. But yeah, so I just made this to tell you guys that. Like I said, I have a lot of free time and very few friends, so you guys should all add me on my social media. All of my social media accounts are Coccolista, Cocollista. So go add me, let's be friends. If you like this video, let me know. If you don't, also let me know. I like creative criticism, kinda, a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. It was nice talking to you guys. Subscribe if you like me. I'm gonna try to upload videos regularly because, like I said, I have a lot of free time. So thanks, bye.